Hi everyone, I hope you're okay and I hope that the videos we keep uploading are helping you out. On this video, I'll be tackling the fourth question from the St. Anne's Diocesan College preliminary exam which was written in the year of 2023. Please do expect a total number of 10 videos since the question paper had 10 questions in total. That simply means each and every question will have its own video, and please guys, do take this seriously. I strongly believe that knowing how to tackle exam questions will give you an edge whenever you write a preliminary exam, and more importantly guys, your final examination. So please guys, do share the video to your peers so that they may have the same edge as you, and please do help us grow the channel by just subscribing. Okay, we are given the graph of f of x that passes through the point of -2 and 10. The first question guys, they want us to calculate the value of a. Okay, f of x is just equal to a multiplied by 1 over 3 to the power x plus 7. All I need to do guys is to just substitute an extra point which is on the curve for me to find the value of a. I know that x is equal to -2 if and only if y is equal to 10. So all I have to do guys is to just solve for a. I'll take the positive 7 to the other side. I'll end up having 10 minus 7. On the left hand side I'll simply have a 3, and then on the right hand side, this thing over here will just give me a positive 9. So I'll simply have 9a. If I divide both sides by 9, I'll end up finding that the value of a is just 1 over 3. The value of a is 1 over 3 guys. Now, so therefore this simply means that the equation for f of x can be written as f of x, which is just equal to 1 over 3 multiplied by 1 over 3x plus 7. But this can be rewritten as 1 over 3 to the power of x plus 1 plus 7. So f of x can be written like this guys. Now, okay, and then now we are told that g of x is equal to this over there. We are supposed to determine the equation of h, which is the inverse of g in the form of h of x. If g of x is equal to 1 over 3 to the power x, for me to find an inverse guys, I must always reflect my graph on the line y is equal to x. That simply means I must just interchange both x and y. I will have x on the left hand side, and then y will be my exponent. Yes, we will introduce logarithm and then isolate the value of y. You will therefore find that y is equal to the log of x base 1 over 3. And hence h of x is just equal to the log of x base 1 over 3, which can also be written as negative log x base 3. It can be written like this as well. Okay, and then now they want us to sketch the graph of h of x. Okay, this will be a decreasing function guys, because our base is between 0 and 1. So our graph will simply be like this, and then you'll obviously have 1 over there, and then we must always indicate an extra point. I'll choose that one which is there, whereby x is just equal to 1 over 3. I know that the corresponding y value will simply be equal to 1. So this over here is my graph of h of x, y, 0, and x-axis. Now guys, I'm supposed to determine the translation from f of x to g of x. Okay, f of x, I said to you, it can be written as 1 over 3 x plus 1 plus 7. G of x can be written as 1 over 3 to the power x. Okay, for this guy to look like this, firstly I must subtract 1 over here. Are you together? And if I subtract 1, that means I am shifting my graph. I'm shifting f of x 1 unit to the right. Are you together? And then for me to eliminate this 7 over there, that means I must just translate my graph 7 units down. And then the second translation that happened was to shift f of x 7 units down. This is the translation that happened from f of x so that you can get g of x. The graph of f was shifted 1 unit to the right and then 7 units down. Okay, then we are told that the graphs of a parabola f and the hyperbola g are drawn in the sketch below. Okay, it is given that g passes through the origin and has a vertical asymptote passing through point 1 and 0, and the horizontal asymptote passing through 0 and 2. P is a turning point of f of x, and it lies on the vertical asymptote of g. And then we are told that the point A is on f of x. Okay, they want us to determine the equation of g of x. We are given the asymptotes, both the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote. So therefore, I know that g of x will simply be a all over x minus 1. Since the vertical asymptote is positive, I'll have a minus 1 over there, right? However, for y, I don't have to change the sign. So the only thing I need to find, guys, is the value of a. But I do know that the graph of g passes through the origin, and at the origin, x is 0 and y is 0. If I can just substitute these coordinates, I can simplify the coordinates of a. Y will be 0 if and only if x is 0. Plus 2. If I take the 2 to the other side, it will be negative. Then I'll have negative a. Divide both sides by negative 1. Then a will just be equal to a positive 2. And hence, g of x is just equal to 2 all over x minus 1 plus 2. This is the graph of g of x. G of x is just equal to 2 all over x minus 1 plus 2. We're already given the value over there, so we are on the right track. Okay, if f of x is equal to this, determine the values of p and q. Already we are told that the value of a is equal to 1 because there's no coefficient there. Are we together? That means f of x is just equal to x minus 1 squared plus q. Why am I saying minus 1? Because the x value turning point is 1, but you don't know the corresponding y value, right? The x value is 1, so over here I'll simply write minus 1. Then for me to find the value of q, I can simply substitute the point of a, which is on the curve of f of x. I know that y is 0 if x is 5 over 2. And then this will just give me the value of q. I still have 0 on the left hand side. Inside the bracket, this will just be 5 over 2 minus 1. I'll end up having 3 over 2 all squared. That's just 9 over 4 plus q. And therefore q is just negative 9 over 4. So therefore p is negative 1, q is negative 9 over 4. Are you together? And hence the graph of f of x is just x minus 1 squared minus 9 over 4. This is the equation of my graph. Okay, and then now I'm supposed to write down the equation of s if s is the reflection of g about the x-axis. Remember that, guys, g of x is equal to g of x. We found g of x to be equal to 2 over x minus 1 plus 2. Now, whenever, guys, I reflect my graph on the x-axis, all I have to do is to change the sign of y. So basically, for me to find f of x, I just need to say negative g of x. Are you together? But g of x is equal to what? 2 over x minus 1 plus 2, and hence s of x will basically be equal to negative 2 over x minus 1 minus 2. Whenever you reflect on the x-axis, guys, you change the sign of y. So s of x is equal to negative 2 over x minus 1 minus 2. Okay, now I'm supposed to write down the vertical asymptote of t. If t of x is the graph of g of x, that has been translated 2 units to the right. Okay, if ever I translate my graph 2 units to the right, that means this value will just be moved 2 units to the right. Né? So therefore t of x will simply be 2 all over x minus 3 plus 2. So therefore the equation of the vertical asymptote will simply have x is equal to a positive 3. The axis of symmetry, the vertical asymptote, rather, excuse me, that's x is equal to 3. That's my vertical asymptote. Now I'm supposed to determine the equation of the axis of symmetry of g of x in the form of y is equal to mx plus c that has a positive gradient. My axis of symmetry, guys, will always pass where the two restrictions intersect. And whenever my two restrictions intersect, I'll simply have a point of 1 and 2 all together. And then whenever, guys, they say that the gradient is positive for axis of symmetry of a hyperbola, please note that gradient is equal to 1. I have a point in the gradient. I can simply find the equation of symmetry. I can simply say y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. So y1 is just 2, m is equal to 1, then I'll have x minus 1. I'll end up having y is equal to x plus 1 as my axis of symmetry. Okay, the graph of P is equal to this, and and for which values of K will the graph of G be equal to the graph of P? The graph of G be equal to the graph of P. Okay, we are told that, guys, let me check, because our axis of symmetry will just be like that over there. K is just an element of real numbers, guys. I don't have to solve over here, né? That's why this thing is 1 mark. K just has to be a real number. If K is a real number, this will always be true. That will always be true, guys. So please, guys, do stay tuned and wait for more videos. Thank you.